What we know is this. At some point along a particular timeline, a brilliant scientist designed a vessel to prove his lifelong fascination, extraterrestrial life. The scientist was convinced that at some point human history had been hijacked by some malevolent, inhuman intelligence, reasoning that no inhuman intelligence existed within normal distances of light years. The scientist and his team designed a vessel. What he created was a device that could separate his psychic being from his somatic one, his soul from his body, if you will. In fact, that vessel generated so much atomic energy that its own calculations estimated that it could propel a human being faster than light, beyond time, the passing of each moment. Like Jenga, to remove a single cell from an organism would change the entire organism. What good would it be to have a clone of yourself created to speak with the great artists, the great poets, the great musicians, the great souls of old? It would still not be you. The only cells that don't recreate themselves are brain cells. And the only aspect of your being that can travel through time is your mind. Because it is only your mind that exists in time in the first place. Memory is always adjacent to a fixed point in time. Likewise, true time travel must always derive from a fixed point in body. The body changes each moment, just like the photograph. Every 11 months, your physical body regenerates. A car cannot travel by sea. A boat cannot travel by air. Just like your body cannot travel by time. Consciousness, on the other hand, can weave in and out of time as efficiently as its driver wills it. So, and in fact,
why do you take it to bed with you?
Everyone needs comfort.
Not your weapon. Your fear.
Could have killed you.
If your intent was to kill me, don't you think I would have known?
If you could read my thoughts, why bother even asking such a question?
I can only read what you think. And often, the truth lies not in what we think, but in what we do.
Guess everyone's a psychic like you, right?
There is no great mystery in knowing what people think, only in knowing the truth.
What's the truth? When I sleep in fear because I'm afraid of death?
No. That you die every time you fall asleep. You are afraid because you do not know this.
Why are you here?
You are in great danger, Giuseppe. And yet you think you are protecting us.
I know what I'm talking about. Emmerich's going to be shot tonight at the lecture. I can't stop it. Can't stop the assassin. There's too many of them. He's going to be killed.
But you don't even care about Emmerich. What does it matter to you whether or not he lives or dies?
because we have something that he wants.
I don't want anything.
Good evening, Father.
Anthony, is that you?
all it glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. When she gets there, she knows if the stores are all closed, with a word she can get what she came for.
Carl, why are we stopping? Carl, did you hear what I said?
And she's buying a stairway. There's a somebody help me! But she wants to be sure, 'cause you know sometimes words have two meanings. In a tree by the brook, there's a songbird who sings.
Where have you been?
Sometimes all of us.
Carl, will you excuse us for a moment?
Why do you insist on always playing games with me? Oh, sorry. You know my father makes me wear them.
My father makes me hate it. But not you. If only I could so easily throw off my chains.
I understand.
How could you possibly understand? I love you, but I serve him.
We both made a mistake that night.
But I was the one who got caught. Now whole town suffers because of our mistake.
You can't blame yourself for what happened. It was my fault too.
It was nobody's fault. He deceived us. He knew that this is what he wanted all along. He knew that I didn't believe in him. But you did. That's how you were able to get away. While I remain like this.
I want to become one.
What?
Look, I know how you feel about this, but don't try to talk me out of it. I want to become one. I want to be like you.
Elizabeth, why do you say such things?
Just do it. Do it quickly before I change my mind.
But you waited so long.
I've waited long enough. I'm saying yes now. Why did you stop? I want this.
But I don't. Not like this.
I want to be like you. Make me like you.
Elizabeth, you don't know what it's like to spend eternity in a world that doesn't believe you exist. A world that doesn't accept you, condemns you because of a physical condition you have no control. You don't know what it's like to be associated with darkness. I can't do that to you. I won't infect you with this disease.
Merrick, I love you. I want to be with you. I don't care if we must run and hide. I don't care if I'm different. I don't care what people think. I would give up everything to be with you.
Would you even give up this? You give me your heart, you give me your hand, you'd even give me your life. But would you give me your face?
Oh my God.
God? Let me tell you something about God.
Merrick, don't.
No. Let me tell you something about God and his sense of humor. Men don't believe in God, but we do, and I'll tell you why. Men can see themselves. Men fall in love with themselves. and worship their own images as God. But we have no image. And without a reflection, it is impossible for us to ever know what we look like. Elizabeth, I don't remember my own face. What would you do without your face?